You want the exact opposite. Like you want to be at the bottom. Exact bottom. Because then in due time it's gonna be the exact top. Yeah. Right. Nothing in between. It's just
has to be first.
Underneath, like bottom. Yeah. Right. All the way at the top. Not even the average person. Into the top.
Like the jakes, they got the armlets and the staff.
Yeah.
Well, if I take that from you, right, and say the little bit we got, could you still believe? Could you still be Israelite? You see what I'm saying? If I took your book, you know what I'm saying? I took your headband, your everything. What make you you? Would you still be you? Would you still, you know? Like Kendrick Lamar got that song, you know? Shit hit the fan, is you still up there? Anyway, we on. So.
Yeah, we on.
So you get listen on me. Start now.
Yeah, that's it.
Put it down.
Is that leaning? No.
Scoot over more.
No, you good. Right there. Alright, Kai. We go ahead and kick this off. You here?
Yeah, I'm gonna plug it.
Alright, Kai.
We get it short.
Yeah, Kai. Yep. It's behind that plant. Copy. Watch.
Need one of the joints?
Yeah, Kai. You grab all of them.
Last time, it said east, like, last time we said east this way, and then you guys say this way to have things. I don't know.
You got to, don't you got a real compass?
Yeah. Last time, our real company said, take our phones to that.
It's weird. I feel like getting more in tune with the spirit. I feel like I've been able to feel like where the east at. You know what I'm saying? And I usually be right. I know like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you would call that, like aerial direction. I guess that's how you would say it. Yeah.
Yeah, we was just be going this way. Diagonal. Got a corner. What you go ahead and say? Yeah, the corner. It's all new systems. Yeah, you can't use them phones.
This is shit. Because I'm just tweaking me. My phone said, tell me that's it.
You got demons on it.
Hey, bro, like, you better repeat this shit right now. Got any anointed?
Yeah.
My phone was sound out.
And it is strange when you got literally
What's it saying? Is that what?
like the exact opposite way is that pretty much.
Yeah.
You said you got the corner, right? You just got the corner, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can keep it that, and we figure it out afterwards. All right, Con. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this started. We good? I give all honor, praise, and glory to the Heavenly Father.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Wa'adashka.
I the mighty Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for the Holy Spirit, which is giving us, it gives us utterance, you know, to gather, you know, as brothers, you know what I'm saying, as believers, and hopes to do, you know, lessons, you know, class or whatever that can be deemed another effort to edify, exhort, and admonish the flock, the rest of the flock, the sheep, the believers of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and all true faith and sincerity. Double honors to the hopefully elect elder apostles, slated to be saved, more willing starting with those at the Great Millstone Church, on down to the rest that may be out here abiding under that same doctrine, because that is in fact the true doctrine. This is in fact the true doctrine. There is only one true doctrine according to the scriptures. Much peace and many blessings to you, brothers, also teaching the truth in all true faith and sincerity, and much peace and many blessings as well to the believers, those of you that are in this faith as well, the men, women, and children. That is my race. All right, Shalom, I'll see you back in the third. So yeah, so you know we back again. You know, still here. Ain't nobody fell out. You know, Esau ain't got nobody. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's kind of what this 45th issue will be going into, because the devil, he pretty much he's last declaring that in is how he was getting everybody to follow, how he's controlling their minds and stuff like that. Well, he set people up to really ultimately own your mind. You know what I'm saying? Literally take your mind and make it his. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he wanted to be. And that's going to be through what's known as the MOTB, you know? And you see people getting groomed for it more and more. And like I said, brothers got articles regarding the moving forward, or the progression, I should say, of this taking place, of Revelation, the 13th chapter. The brother will hold that in the 16th verse. Please bring them out. But everything that's going on is setting people up to have their minds taken, man. You know, basically for them to go ahead and just be like, here, just take my whole brain, take my body, all of that. You know, and it's been through, give me 2 Corinthians 2:10. It's been through these things right here. If a brother can bring that straight out.
Come.
And also get, go ahead, bro.
2 Corinthians
Proverbs
2.
14 and 15. Go ahead.
2 Corinthians 2 and 10. To whom ye forgive anything.
Well, jump to 11.
Oh, yeah, come. 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11 says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
You see? And that's exactly what Satan has been using to groom people for them giving their body over. You see? Which is what this whole idea of technology. You see what I'm saying? Tech. And when you actually go into the word technology, you break it down, you got ology, which is the study of, and then tech goes back, or techie goes back to, I believe, the Greek techne, but it ultimately goes to tech, which means weave. You see what I'm saying? So it's a bunch of stuff put together, like, really, braids are technology. If you look at braids are technology. Now, how is braids made? By putting a bunch of hair together. You see? So Esau's been putting a bunch of different things together to win people over. Well, first you had what? You had a brick phone, or you had a pager. Then you had the brick phone, you know? Then after the brick phone, you had internet, you know, dial up. You see what I'm saying? And then on the internet is a bunch of things you can go, you know, that just basically sitting there, that's put together. That's technology. You see? And these are the very things he's been, and then fast forward now, you got some shit called iPhone. Flip phones, iPhone, sideway pages, kick pilots, Palm pilots, you know, it's this whole generation of this nigga's devices, which now you have it to where a phone used to just be a flip phone with buttons. Then he had eventually came out with one that had buttons and it had touchscreen. Then he went all touchscreen. Then the touchscreen improved the camera. Now you got eventually a front camera, a selfie camera. Now you look at your phone now, if you go get a recent phone now, a phone like of now, 2021, you got 4 cameras on your phone. This phone got 4 cameras on it. So that's what technology. You see? If you go into the word technology. But go ahead and bring that Proverbs 14 and 15 up.
This is Proverbs chapter 14, verse 15. It says, "The simple believeth every word."
Yeah, read that. What you just read one more time, tell us about Shop.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
2 Corinthians,
just a little
tag,
tag.
and we get out of the frame.
2. Yeah, kind of.
2 Corinthians 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, we are not ignorant of his devices.
Yeah. You know, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Who you fooling, dude? You know what I'm saying? We see exactly what these devices are for. Go into the word. Let's get that word device real quick. You know, what is it for? In the Greek. We can get it in Google too.
I got this one in the Greek. This is a mental perception, thought, an evil purpose.
These devices is for an evil purpose. Okay, what else you got? And we can get that word purpose too.
The perception, the intellect.
What he give you 4 cameras for? You got all these cameras sitting in your home. You ain't even using them. The phone's just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? And then the camera get better. Is it really for you? Oh, the camera's clear. Yeah, now look at this. This one clear, man. You can see everything. You see? Go ahead, bro. What you got?
Your touch IDs.
Facial recognition. So they got the Alexa speakerphone that be listening to your conversations without even you even have to turn it on. It's on.
Yeah, man. This nigga, man. We ain't ignorant, man. See, these people have no clue. Like, they don't even consider that maybe it's for him. You think it's for you. Like, he's just hooking you up. Look at this nice phone. Thank you for this phone, Esau. This technology crazy. Phones getting clearer for us. Cameras getting clearer for us. She wanted you to give you something so savvy to where you can just put your fingerprint on it. You know what I'm saying? And that's, you know, it's just for you. That fingerprint probably sent in, you know? They tell you when your phone crashes, they're gonna send the data to Google. You know? Like, I got some shit on this phone called, it's basically Siri, Google Assistants. And basically, in order to set it up, because I had to set it up because my screen broke, so I can maneuver through the phone just by being like, hey Google. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Go to this app. Look, it came up. See that?
It did.
Go to open YouTube app. See that? You think it's for us? Look! Clearly, I'm way the hell over here. So you got a good little mic. So that mic, man, yeah, they improved the mic on these new ones. Yeah, it's an improved mic. The specs is crazy. You know, they giving you more space. Yeah, they put more memory on this one. Yeah, so you can put more of your shit on there.
Exactly. Then we can go into that cloud storage stuff.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that too. It's in the cloud for you.
Let's get that word purpose. You know what I'm saying? And if we got the Google on that word playing, because he don't even take that many scriptures to just break this double down, man. You know? Clear to the point. Who got it?
Purpose.
Yeah.
You got motive.
Ooh. It's a motive. Somebody get Psalms 10 and start at 1. Go ahead, bro.
Aim.
It's a what?
Aim. Intention.
Man, it's a certain intention. You know?
scheme.
Oh man, before you keep going, go ahead and bring that out. That Psalms 10 and 1. Yep.
Psalm chapter 10 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Why standest thou afar off,
Come on.
O Lord,
Go ahead.
O Lord Yahweh?
I think it jumped to 4. Go ahead. It might be 2. The wicked boasted. It's like 2, 3, or 4 of his heart's desires.
God.
Uh-huh.
Yep, Psalm chapter 10 and 3. It
Yeah.
says, for the wicked boasted of his heart's desires.
Yeah. You see? Matter of fact, just start at 1. You can't take the Lord out of it because this is how we know this. Come on.
Psalm chapter 10 and verse 1.
Yep.
Why standest thou afar off, O Lord?
Mm-hmm.
Why hidest thou thyself in times of trouble?
So, are we not near Jacob's trouble? What's out right now? Technology. So is not the technology a part of Jacob's trouble? Is that not going to be a key factor to Jacob's trouble? How is men going to get delivered up? You know? They on the phone on your every location telling you where you just came from. You know? How's men going to... I keep my phone on airplane mode, man. I can say that on here. You know? So I ain't had no goddamn phone, man. You know what I'm saying? I knew that in the world. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 2, it says, the wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor.
Mm-hmm.
Let them be taken
In the what?
Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined.
You see? And how you gonna be taken? Well, one, you're gonna be judged for this wickedness, man. And then two, it's gonna get your city overthrown when people get whiff of what the hell you been doing. A lot of people catching on to what this nigga doing. This, you know, it's a show called. I had mentioned it before. I forget the name. It's on. Damn, I can't even remember, man. But it's this show that remember I was talking about. You got the iCloud basically on it, like when the show come on.
Yeah.
But it's a bunch of people on there. It was this Edomite woman with her husband, and they was basically saying how they got rid of. I think they was getting rid of their devices or something like that because they basically know they sitting there being spied on, man. Like word got out that Mark Zuckerberg, before he signs on to what's known as Meta now, which is Facebook, they cover they webcams up. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody watching you, you know? They definitely watching him because he was used to what? Collect data. That's all Facebook was made popular for. What's on your mind? He set that up. They buy from him and make him a billionaire to make it better. They give him more money so he can actually, because you, like they said, you're only as good as your equipment. You know? So if a dude cold with the Clippers or something like that, not for brothers be out there getting lines and some shit, because you still be cold with the Clippers without that. But nonetheless, if a dude cold with the Clippers, what if his Clippers trash? Now, if they trash, that's probably due to what? Him not being able to afford no expensive ones. So you got dudes that see the talent in people, right? And they call what? Investors. And they give them the money they need to properly display it. You know? But the investor, what? Obviously has a purpose for doing that. It's intention. You was gonna say something?
No, I was just gonna give another example. Like music producers. Like if you don't got like that specific hardware, you know what I'm saying, or this specific application or program, you know what I'm saying, to use something like that. You may not have like the right sounds. You might not be able to get the right 808. You know what I'm saying? You got certain producers that got like the basically like the whole brand. You know what I'm saying? It basically like the piano set. You know what I'm saying? Almost with the different I don't even know what you would call them, like different knobs. You know what I'm saying? Different buttons type job. You know, like you go to like one studio and they only got like a few things and just the computer set. You know what I'm saying? You got another dude that got like 3 different computer screens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then he got, you know what I'm saying, piano right here, the drum set right here, he got the button pad.
He able to what? Bring forth more. See? So that's why they would fund Mark Zuckerberg to bring what? Forth more data, man. More dumb niggas.
Right.
You know? You know what? Let them go live. Remember Facebook didn't have a live on there. You know what I'm saying? Facebook Live? When the hell Facebook get niggas on Facebook Live getting killed? Because why? It's an app that deals with people having your data. Niggas know where you at. Niggas know where you at. So how much more is nigga? Niggas get indicted off Facebook. Because we got the channel, we got the I Was Standing Upon My Watch, you know, brother recommended, you know what I'm saying? We got that set up, or getting set up. We're gonna put all the ones on there. And they done flagged it already, it ain't in public. But nonetheless, one of the first episodes was dealing with how they get warrants off the, you know, niggas shit on the internet now. That ain't how warrants used to work. So that's showing you, when they brought forth the internet, what was the grand scheme behind it. It's the catch niggas. That's why it's called the web.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, and you got people that's just falling right. That ain't bugs. Now, what is it? Now, Esau, who will be the spider? Esau. What does the spider set a web up for? To catch prey, man.
It's a snare.
It's a fucking snare. It's a lucky for my language. But it is what it is. Alright? What scripture we had? Who was last reading?
Psalms chapter 10 and verse 2. Before I go, it came to my brain like the brother said, like, it's called the web. You know what I'm saying? It's called the World Wide Web. It's a verse I'm thinking of, it's right where he said, why they call it the projects. You know what I'm saying? Because it's literally a project, so it's not like they're really even hiding, you know, these things. You know, it's a thing that's in plain sight. It's called the World Wide Web. We're talking about people getting caught up on this thing. It's called the web. It's a trap. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even cloaked. You know, but people take things, you know, lightly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's literally a place that's built for you to get caught up on.
You look at Spiral 2, it ain't a lot of times they're not too noticeable. It's in your face.
It's set up that way, exactly. But it's still called a web.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
That's how they usually get flies. Flies are all type of eyes, but they still get cut.
They'll fly right through that.
Right.
Exactly. And that's pretty much the situation here. We are as users of the web, you know what I'm saying? But it's the web, so you know, so we can get caught up. That's why we gotta be discreet as possible in knowing this information, because we're not ignorant of the device. You know what I'm saying? But we here to use the world, you know, and not to abuse it. But kind of.
Okay, I got a quick scripture if I can. This is in the same chapter, Psalms 10, verse 9. It says, "He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net."
Yeah, and that same net is the same web that we was talking about. And the poor are those, well, obviously the poor is the Israelites, that's us, because all of these devices are always made, you know, and, you know, it's us, you know what I'm saying? It's the elite versus the elect. So everything they're creating is to capture and slow down the Israelites, you know what I'm saying? Which is us, you know what I'm saying? And it's against our main enemy, you know, who are the elite of the Edomite nation, you know? And that's a great scripture. Obviously it's in the same chapter, but it's literally just right in tune with everything we're talking about.
So I got one more too, just to go with the new point that you just hit. Psalms 83 and 3, it says they have taken crafty counsel against our people.
Yeah, they know, you know what I'm saying? They take crafty counsel. So they're doing it craftily, knowing what that they know who they're looking out for, and they know they have to do it craftily, meaning what, it's secret. And obviously that's in tune with what we were saying about the web, with it being what, invisible, not easy to see. You know what I'm saying? But that's why we have to be diligent, keep our eyes peeled for these things. You keep it up.
Yeah, it says, "And consulted against thy hidden ones." And then I'm gonna jump to verse 5. It says, "For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee."
Yeah, as we already know. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? It's us against the world. You know what I'm saying? We the main what is it, the aim. We're the aim.
Right.
We're the aim to be going into that web. You know what I'm saying?
Should it good to go to Psalm 64? Back it up. 64.
I got something too. It's on Psalms 140 and 3. 140 and 4. It says, "Keep me, O Lord," it says, "from the hands of the wicked." It says, "Preserve me from the violent man." It says, "Who have purposed to overthrow my goings." So this is talking about the violent man, which is Esau, Edom. but more so the elite, you know, aiming towards the men of the Lord, because their goings are right. It says the proud, being Esau, Edom, says have hid a snare for me. So they, you know, going into it being invisible, because they're hiding that net. It says, and cords, they have spread a net by the wayside. It says, they have set gins for me. Salah.
Yeah, and that net going into what? The web. Because the net is something used to catch you. That's the internet too.
Yeah, the internet.
You got it, bro.
Yeah, and then if I could add, the word gins goes into bait.
Yep.
So they're using the devices to bait you Israelites.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that's it, bro. You know, since we there, so he said Israelite, go ahead and bring that out. That's Psalm 64.
Come.
So it's the point.
Psalm 64 verse 5, it says, they encourage themselves in the evil matter.
Mm-hmm.
They commune of laying snares privately.
Yeah, more traps. And not privately, privily.
So like
Meaning what? It's exclusive.
Come.
It's targeted. AKA going back to what the brother was reading. Aimed. Think about it. The web by a spider is literally set up. It's an aim.
Exactly.
There, she's aiming. He or she is aiming to catch niggas.
It's specific, right?
Yeah, her world, the niggas. You know,
so if I can,
bugs. Go ahead.
a web will look like a target. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Like
man,
like
that's it.
yeah, you know
That's
what I'm
crazy.
saying? Because it's got the
That's
different,
tough. Yeah.
it's got the different like layers, but it all slowly but surely get to that point in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you're right. I literally watched I got recorded. If I could, I might post it. I watched the spider, like they literally do that. It's literally a spiral. Like how they actually make it.
Yeah, it's kind of
Definitely dead on with that.
yeah.
If a brother can go to Psalms 12 real quick. I mean, not Psalms 12, Job 12. Because we talking about the spider, which is Esau will be compared to by the Spirit, because he said to have a net was used to catch.
I can grab that 10 and 9 one more time.
10 what?
Psalms 10 and 9.
Hold it real quick. Just get straight to the point. Just Job 12, and the brother can bring out verse 7. Then whatever you got now, go ahead.
This is Job chapter 12. Next slide. 12 verse 7. It says, but ask now the beast, and they shall teach thee,
Mm-hmm.
and the fowls of the air,
Mm-hmm.
and they shall tell thee.
Yeah, come on.
Or speak to the earth,
Mm-hmm.
and it shall teach thee,
Mm-hmm.
and the fishes of the sea shall declare it to thee.
Yeah. So pretty much you got different animals, insects. You know, they ain't talking about an insect right here, but you got different creations of the Lord that's used to show you stuff. You see what I'm saying? And there's a lot of symbolism seen in these animals too, these different creatures. Jumping straight to the point, if a brother can go to Job 8 real quick, or bring out what you got, brother.
This is Psalms 10 and verse 9. It says, he lieth in wait secretly
Beautiful.
as a lion in his den.
Mm-hmm.
He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net.
So that's able to be said because what our ancestors studied the animals. See that? Now, if we can go to Job 8 real quick, because we talking about webs, and we talking about somebody that's actually aimed at, right? Which is, if you look at the concept of a spider with their web, the same exact concept is seen with Esau. But their concept is what? Them aiming to catch, you know what I'm saying? Who they're after.
Right.
Esau doing the same thing. So Job 8 and jump to verse 10. Matter of fact, started 13. Yeah, go ahead.
Job chapter 8 and 13.
Mhm.
So are the paths of all that forget the Heavenly Father.
Yeah, meaning what? Jump to 12 and then read down.
In verse 12 it says, while it is yet in the greenness,
And hit what?
while it is yet in his greenness,
You see? Come on.
and not cut down.
Yeah, flourishing, working. You see what I'm saying? Not exposed. Because of some shit get exposed or revealed to be like, say, people using it the whole time. Like, say you drinking water, but you don't know the water tap it got lead in it. Well, the minute that's gonna keep going on until it's exposed, and the minute they get exposed, they ain't using it no more. That's how Esau's whole world is gonna crumble. It's only flourishing because people think it's green.
Right.
Once it get exposed to be poison, it's over with. AKA, once the web is brought out to show people like, yo, this technology is spying on you, it's for a plan, it's for an evil agenda. Ultimately, the ones that's gonna see that and flee is gonna be the elect. It tell you that in Psalms the 64th chapter. But once that happens, it's over with.
Okay.
You know? And then everybody else is gonna get caught. And they don't realize until what? The same shall know it after death by pain. You see, now the bug know I should have stayed away from this net. Cause now this nigga walking up on me, this wasn't for my good. You know? You all in the vicinity of this nigga, like, yeah, I ain't putting the phones together, but I got a phone. I like getting the iPhones. That's like that's like playing around, you a bug playing around a spider web.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The spider's still there watching too.
Yeah, like, man, it's just, well, you know, you gonna pick the wrong phone up.
Right.
And I'm gonna get your ass. You gonna post the wrong picture, I'm gonna get your ass. You know? But anyway, read that one more time, brother.
Job 8:12. Whilst it is yet in his greenness and not cut down.
And notice it said his. Now, is anybody walking around green? No. That's dealing with the white man's flourishing. His technology definitely flourishing. If a brother can hold Revelation 13, we're going to get a few more and wrap up, Lord willing. 13 and jump to the point, which is in 13. Yeah, 13. All right, now read that one more time, Mahar.
Job chapter 8 and verse 12. Whilst it is yet in his greenness and not cut down.
Somebody go to Psalms. Remember all the scriptures we hold, Baruch. Psalms 37 and 35 to show this time on Esau.
Psalm 37, verse 35. I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree.
See?
Yeah, okay.
There it is. See that? Go ahead.
See him?
Yeah.
It says, yet he had passed away, and lo,
See? So it's written it's going to pass away. How? When the man of sin is revealed. You can't fool me no more once I know you're the devil.
Right.
They say the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was making people believe he didn't exist. That's a quote in the world. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Esau did.
Yeah.
This nigga walking around literally a fucking problem. And he said Barbie. He said Ken doll.
Exactly.
He said GQ.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He said leprosy was vitiligo. You know what I'm saying? So you don't put it on him. So you don't know the devil now.
Right.
Then he gave you shit. That's why I say, oh man. Let me get it, because I know there was a whole bunch. This is Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart.
Yeah, kind of.
So he constantly giving. Nigga can't see you.
You like for
Yeah, a simp like, man, you love me.
Right. Yeah, good.
You know?
Yeah.
Stimulus package.
That's it. How they be they'll probably get you to buy some Obama job by dropping the price. That's how they do like McDonald's, Wendy's, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They give you the $2 meal deal. You know, you get the fake cardboard chicken type job. You know what I'm saying?
That's like J Club right there.
Yeah.
And this how you know, well, how do I tell somebody, hate me or not? This is Proverbs 26 and 28. A lying tongue hated those that are afflicted by it. So you've been afflicted, you for instance, you Jakes, you've been afflicted by thinking, because you think you black, but who told you that?
Right.
Esau. And it was a lie. Well, it says what? A lying tongue hated those that are afflicted by it. So if somebody lie to you, they hate you.
Right.
All Esau do is lie to your ass, man. He told you was black. Go look at your birth certificate. It say black. You know what I'm saying? Mexican or Latino or Hispanic or something. He's saying you his Hispanic. You know? Hispanic. You know what I'm saying?
How can you Spain?
Nigga lied to you, man. Nigga lied to you, and you afflicted because of that. Because think about it, it's a stigma to be a so-called Mexican. You know what I'm saying? But who put that shit on your ass, man? So you afflicted just by having to take that title on, which is why he gave it to your ass, man. But it's a lie, because that ain't who you is. The point being, all right, you know, people don't see that because Esau's been giving them all this stuff, this technology, these phones, etc. Why? Because he know a gift destroys your heart, the heart, man, your mind. All right, so let's go ahead and jump to the point.
You want Revelation 15:13?
Yeah, not yet.
Keep reading this, Joe.
Yeah, read that Psalm 37 and 35 one more time. Yeah.
Psalm 37, verse 35. I have seen the wicked in great power, and spread himself like a green bay tree.
Yeah. And how did he spread? Aren't devices all over the place? Everybody on earth got an iPhone. Who made that? Esau. What's on the back of it? An apple. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Go ahead.
Yet he hath passed away.
You know what? Let me read this real quick. This is Revelation. Because what's on the back of the apple? Let me see a second. What's on the back of the phone? An apple. What does the apple go back to? Even though they don't say it in the scriptures, but people, that apple is synonymous with the Garden of Eden, right?
If I could, it's an apple with a chunk bit out of it.
Yeah, you ate. So that's an indication. If that phone in your pocket, you ate the apple. Look, you know what I'm saying? This is Revelation 12 and 9. It says, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. So that serpent goes back to what? That fruit, the apple, if you will. Because the apple, they say it's an apple, even though it didn't never say apple, it said fruit. But the apple was used, the fruit was used to represent what? Desire. That's why the Lord said, keep my law, the apple of thine eye. Because it represents, you're supposed to desire this. So that's why it went on to say that Eve, she saw that the fruit was good and wanted to be desired. You know what I'm saying? That's an apple. But anyway, and that great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, dealing with the apple, the fruit, the garden, called the devil, which is on the back of your iPhone, and Satan, that's the point, which deceived the whole world. See? So that's how they got the fucking iPhone across the globe now, man. Through deception. You know, that's the wicked spirit spreading himself like a green bay tree. Because this denotes the wicked. Who sold you the apple? The fruit? The serpent. But you weren't supposed but he lied to you. And then you know what he did? He gave Eve a gift. That's why she went for it. She like, damn, you hooking me up with this fruit I ain't never even, you know? That's how he got it. That was the ancient sale. That was the ancient nigga buying an Apple iPhone at the Apple store. You know what I'm saying? That was the first sale of an iPhone in the spirit. You know? You know what I'm saying? He saw that as an apple. She said, damn, this got 4 cameras on it? Damn, it's real clear too. Damn, you can see my face and everything. You said Siri? She can, you know? Go ahead, bro. Say less. Psalm 37. Yeah, come.
Psalm 37, verse 36. Yet he had passed away.
See? What does that lead to? That leads to the time he get revealed. Because that's why I say in 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, when that man of sin be revealed, then it's over with. You You know, because when that happens, that's when Yahushua come back. Which, once again, that's the end. Because Yahushua said what? He's the first and the last, the beginning and the end. You know? Go ahead, bro.
And lo, he was not yet. Yeah, I saw him, but he cannot be found.
See? You know? You got it, Mark.
God, Job chapter 8, verse 12. Whilst it is yet in his greenness and not cut down.
Yeah, and that shit real green right now. Like when they say you in the world when you a sucker, you green. See that? And that really, that's Esau's green too. Every sucker on the planet Earth is that green is Esau being that green bay tree.
Exactly.
A nigga that just go for anything. Going back to Proverbs 14 and 15, if we ever read that.
Yeah, come.
Yeah. Yeah, kind.
It's Proverbs chapter 14, verse 15. It says, "The simple believe every word."
Yeah, that's somebody that's green. You know?
Okay.
But the Lord ain't plant that nigga, man. You know? The Lord didn't plant fools. Esau did, the wicked. Real quick, this is Matthew. This is Matthew 13. And jumping to the point, it says, 13 and 37. He said, he answered and said unto them, He that soweth the good seed is the Son of Man. It says, the field is the world, the good seed are the children of the kingdom. The Israelites, the elect, right? Those that see through all of this, you know, that don't believe every word. But it says what? But the tares are the children of the wicked one. You see, the enemy that sold them is the devil. So these are a bunch of niggas filled with lies. Because he tells us right here in St. John, the 8th chapter, and I'm only reading scriptures because I don't want us to lose the ones we got. You know, but anyway, St. John 8 and 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. Yeah, because he sold you. These niggas that believe everything and technology good for them. He was a murderer from the beginning. You see, and abode not in the truth. And that go back to what? The serpent with the apple. That's the beginning. And abode not in the truth. You see? So if he didn't abide in the truth, what did he abide in? Because there is no truth in him. When look, you are what your father is. You see? It says,
If I can.
Go ahead.
Real quick. What's the saying in the world? The apple does not fall far from the tree.
yeah. It say when he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own. Or he is a liar and the father of it. You see? So, what was we just reading? That.
Yeah, come.
Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 14, verse 15, it says, "The simple believeth every word."
Yeah. No, yeah. And that's really who was here. This is where we was at. Matthew 13
Oh, okay, come. Yes.
and 38, 39. It says the enemy that sold them is the devil. You see? Well, the devil, the father of lies. So anything he bring forth is going to be liars. Bunch of deceived ass people. Niggas that think, and if Esau the devil, everything he bring forth lies. This camera for you, that's a lie. You know what I'm saying? You got higher specs, you know, more memory on your phone. That's a lie. It's for you. That's a lie. This is your phone. That's a lie. This is your money. That's a lie. He said, render unto Caesar the things that are Caesar's. He said, be not ignorant of Satan's devices. They're not yours, man. This shit was for him. You know what I'm saying? It made me think of something. Go ahead, Mark. You got it.
God, this is Job chapter 8 and 12. It says, while it is yet in his greenness
Yep.
and not cut down, it withereth before any other herb.
Uh-huh.
So are the paths.
And that's what? The ones that the Lord, that's due to what? Because the Lord planted those herbs. You see what I'm saying? Period. That's why he said, no man can pluck them which my Father had gave me out of my hand. What do you pluck? See? Things has been planted. Esau gonna get plucked ultimately through his technology getting exposed. If you can go to Psalm 64 real quick, jump down to verse 8 and just read through. Listen to this.
Psalm 68, verse 8. So they shall make their
64. If I said 68, it's a lie.
64, yeah.
Yeah.
Psalm 64, verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
Come on.
All that see them shall flee away.
See? They gonna be dealing with what? Once they exposed, they gonna stop flourishing. Now, who's the ones that can see? You go to Matthew 13:13, he said, blessed are your eyes for they see, and your ears for they hear. You see, that's the elect. So ultimately, the elect is gonna be the reason why this nigga stopped shining. That's why we can't say Marker, you know what I'm saying, you did. Because we exposing them. You know? We ain't gonna lose the whole lesson just for that.
Right.
The MOTB, man. You know? Go ahead, Mar.
God, this is Job chapter 8 and verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
It says, so are the paths of all of them that forget the Heavenly Father.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gonna disappear. You see? Go ahead.
And the hypocrites hope.
And if you can if you still holding Psalms 10,
Okay. Yeah.
watch this.
Psalm chapter 10 verse 3. The wicked, it says, for the wicked boasted of his heart's desire,
And what?
and blessed covetous.
So-called bless you. How can a wicked person bless you? So that ain't really meaning it. He got his blessings and then you got the Lord's blessings. Now which one is the real blessings? When Big Sean said blessings on blessings on blessings.
Right.
You see? But the fucking video was dark as hell.
While you lay up.
He said, I feel blessed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You and your feelings, man.
But you ain't blessed though.
Right, exactly. Just be feeling it.
Yeah, that's it. Go ahead, bro. Yeah,
Psalm chapter 10 and verse 3. For the wicked boasted of his heart's desire,
that's right.
and blessed the covetous.
Yeah, we got iPhone 13 XYZ coming out. It got six cameras on it.
Yeah.
6 on the front, 6 on the back, and 6 on the bottom. 66.
Right. They could be like, man, I'm blessed to have all these cameras.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Like,
Like, what's the deal? I mean,
hey, it's you don't even, like, they don't even really use that many cameras already. See what you need for it.
I still don't know what the fuck these cameras do. I ain't looked at them. You know, I ain't even took a picture on them cameras yet.
that's the real thing. Most people don't even make my iPhone, they don't even use it.
Right.
If I can add too, I'm looking at the on the website it says the A115. It says Bionic is a game-changing chip. So that device it's got a bigger purpose. It got a bigger purpose than just the cameras.
What website you on, bro?
It's Apple.com.
You got it, bro. It's a lot. You got it.
Yeah. No, that's it. It goes on to explain. It says the lightning fast A115 Bionic powers cinematic mode.
Oh, can I add real quick?
Come
How should I say? I seen Satan as lightning falling. Go ahead.
It says photographic styles, live text, and more. It's secure.
Ooh, that's a lie.
Exactly. Your security.
It says
Oh man, man, you gotta bring that out, bro. Let me bring that out real quick, Salaki. This is Sirach 5 and 7. Make no turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
Yeah.
They telling you, you see?
Right. You're dead.
That's to set you up to destroy your ass, man. They trying to destroy us and perish in the day of vengeance. You got it, bro.
So like if I can,
Well,
real quick, that said, the example that come to our tools, the banks. Yeah, just give us your money, we'll hold it for you.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yep. Oh, that's heavy. That's heavy because that's what we transition into. The bank's about to go digital.
Exactly. And that's the biggest thing to push. It's security.
Yeah, secure card, unsecured card, it's like secure identity. When he said secure.
Exactly. Because your money's more secure, you know what I'm saying, digital than it is paper. That's what they pushing.
Right.
And that's exactly what that chip saying, you know.
Yeah, about the secure thing, if I can add,
Bring it out. Floodgates coming up. Yeah, you got it, Thor.
the article regarding specifically the MOTD came out in April of this year. He was saying that I don't know if I say it, I don't know.
Yeah, kind of. Finesse it. You know, supplant it.
You because it's now digital and you can put it inside your hand and everything. They were saying that it's gonna be impossible for you to get it lost, stolen, hacked.
More security. Yeah, it's a simple believe in every word. Man, you know what? That's a good idea. I'm tired of losing mine.
That's correct. I was say like, cause they say you're gonna be able to store your passwords
On yourself.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you know how Google, like, you want us to remember it?
Right. Yeah.
How is that secure if something is holding on what you use to be secure?
This shit is madness, bro. It's a web, cause I'm trying to follow the brother, and it's like it all go together, but it's tangled. That's that's really what a brain is. Once again, technology. Look it up. I mean, real quick, go to the word technology on the etymology. Watch this, and then you got it Tazabah, then, or you got it, then you got it, then back to the word. Watch this. Break the word down. Etymon online.
Let's see.
I got it.
You got it.
Yeah, kind of. It's technology. It says a discourse.
Just get the word, get tech, what they got for tech, and then get ology.
Okay, kind of.
You can get ology first, because the point in tech. Should be right there. Should show you them breaking the word up in front of you, and whatever they got.
Yeah.
So you can start with ology. Whatever good point you did. Sorry.
Yeah, kind of. Slovakia. Is that right? It says ology.
Yep. Somebody help the brother out.
Slovakia. Yeah. Like it take me to lology, not ology.
Well, you're supposed to just put in technology, and then, yeah. We see?
I see the definition for tech.
Yeah, is it?
That's right.
Yeah, it's there.
Text to weave.
Right, that's right. That's what I seen.
Yeah, kind. Really, like I said, you go into ology, you get like etymology, you study
Right, I knew the definition of it, but
you got it, bro.
Logi, medieval Latin goes into logia. In philosophy, it says love of learning, love of words, or discourse, like apology, doxology, analogy, etc., etc.
Bring out text.
yeah, kind of.
So you break it down. Go ahead, knock around.
Kind of. It says the suffix form of root text
See? Yeah.
is to weave.
See?
Yeah, kind
To weave.
Crazy.
The study of weaving.
It's a program.
Tangling.
It's a program they use to make websites, and it's called Dreamweaver.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Esau studied how to tangle your ass up,
of.
man.
That's so like if I
That nigga a fucking spider, but we never even finished that in Job, so we gonna come back there.
That's what I was just gonna say. Like a spider literally does that with their hands. They weaving.
That's why they got 8
Yeah,
hands.
braided.
Yeah.
Yes. You got some more, bro?
Masturbators.
You got some more Thor?
Yeah.
Go ahead,
It
bro.
says it's secure enclave, locks down personal info like your Face ID data and contacts.
Hey, that's crazy. You reading he reading the Apple.com thinking he's still reading. Like I thought initially he was reading Apple, but then he said locked down, so I thought he was still reading the etymology. Locks.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
You know? That's technology. You know? You got more, brother?
Does
You got Yeah, bro.
Kind of. This is Job chapter 8 and verse 13.
Watch this.
It says, "So are the paths of all that forget the Heavenly Father,
Yeah, you end up being destroyed and playing yourself. Go ahead.
and the hypocrite's hope shall perish."
Mm-hmm.
Verse 14, it says, "Whose hope shall be cut off, and whose trust shall be a spider's web."
They trust in the web, man. You know? And then it says a spider's web. So who the spider? And really, you can break the spider web up like it's nothing. Like, think about it. They showed you it ain't nothing to shut Instagram down. They just did it again this past week. You know what I'm saying?
They did it on YouTube too a few times.
Mm-hmm. It ain't nothing to just dead the web. You know what I'm saying?
So like they be talking about cyber attacks, messing stuff up. You know what I'm saying? Like high level job.
Yeah. And then that's the whole. Well, I ain't gonna say all that. What scriptures we hold?
I'm going to read this last one over here.
Go ahead.
Let me back to brother's point.
Revelation 13.
Yeah. Whatever else we have.
It says, "He shall lean upon his house,
Mm-hmm.
but it shall not stand."
Mm-hmm. See?
Let's trust in that web. Like the brother said, that web is fragile. You know, ultimately, you know what I'm saying? You can't lean on no web.
It's made to break.
Yeah.
I be saying break the internet.
Yeah.
If the internet go crashing and all your currency digital,
Was it? Never even thought that far, man.
you're done. They take you if they you people about to allow them to do it, and we've been telling y'all like, yo, start the other apostles on down. They about to transfer from this physical data into digital, but they just showed that the web can crash.
I say that those bitcoins, the technical digital currency, it relies on people and their servers around the world, which relies on the internet.
Right.
So it's a bunch of different port setup that actually keeps that going. So it's like if you got to understand that like the money is pretty much it's relying on the internet completely.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's completely relying on the internet. So if that one thing crashes, you know,
The source of it.
yeah,
I was there in the first place.
yeah,
It's over with.
because it's really only one. It's only one web. You know what I'm saying? The internet is relying on one thing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And really, like how the scripture say, there's one spirit. That's the spirit of the earth right now, aka the mind. You know what I'm saying? Internet. You see what I'm saying? You niggas, you know. But anyway, what I was gonna say is to prove that the internet is gonna be how the currency is gonna be set up as far as the MOTB, but what makes it detrimental for you people that buy into it, that's gonna go. You already buying into it because you bought into all this other shit.
Right.
That was the whole point of what we just went into. But for instance, you can go to a bank and do a deposit, right? Withdraw, whatever, and they ask you, how do you want your receipt? But when they first started doing that, you get a digital receipt, and you know, now that go where? To your email. That's the internet. But if the internet crash, say I start doing all my shit digital, the internet fucking crash, I don't got no more of my receipts.
Right.
And that's what? Money. You see what I'm saying? I can't even file my taxes. You see? So that shows you this nigga is about to literally come with this digital money, man. That's what the MOTB is. And he got people, these people done bought into it already. Everything he's done is only for his purposes, because really ultimately his purpose ain't to get people to, you know, have digital money and all that. Right. It's to show he got it, man.
Exactly.
It's to own your body. That's it, to say he did it. That's why I say the wicked boast of his heart's desire. He gathered unto him all men. He want you. He wants you. If a brother can go to Habakkuk 2 and 5, and then whatever scriptures we got, we close out. Because the point really proven. You know? So you sit here and you think about all the information we just brought out, what the brother just read on his article, what this brother just read on his article, right? The examples that's been given. And you tell me, is this technology for you, or is it for some devious plan? You see what I'm saying? And is it actually ushering in the very thing the Lord tells us will come, which is this mark that to where no man can buy or sell without it. You know? But the wave of the future is what? Internet. Internet. Digital. So that, if that's set to happen in the future, right, that mark would have to be digital. Everything going digital. See? Come on, man. Ooh, and then, you know, it's heavy. He said he seen the wicked like a green bay tree spreading himself, but then it's going to disappear. What's green? The dollars.
Yeah.
So that shit on his way out of here, man. Go ahead, bro. Whoever got it.
It's Habakkuk 2:5. Yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man.
Yeah.
Neither keepeth at home.
Come on.
He enlargeth his desire is hell,
Yep.
and is his death,
Yep.
and cannot be satisfied.
Yep.
He gathered unto him all nations, and
See?
giveth unto him all people.
See, he want you. He want people. Ain't about him giving you 5 cameras and spot. It's all he used all that. The cat. He's a spider. He set all that up to catch you so he can have you.
Right.
He wants you. He wants you to become him. Because when you eat something, it becomes you.
Right.
That you know, that Bonjabu example been coming out a lot. Wherever you eat, become you. You know? That's it. What we got?
Revelation.
Beautiful. Go ahead. 13.
Yep. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 13. It says, and he doeth great wonders.
Now who's the he? The same he as death gathered unto him all people. How? Through these gifts, through this technology. Everybody want to come to damn America because the iPhone here. You know? Literally. I just need my skinny jeans and my iPhone. And my blonde dye hair. You know? Go and niggas back wearing jerseys now. You know? Type, you know? Bunch of fuck boys. I hate you niggas, man. These niggas, man.
Yeah.
Ain't man. Go ahead, bro. You gonna devour y'all like lions. Go ahead, bro.
God, it says, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
Yeah, that's dealing with his wowing you. Esau likes playing on wowing you. That's what Eve. That's the tactic that Eve had used upon her by the serpent. That's the tactic the devil used upon her, which is just, it wasn't an actual snake. It's like one actual fruit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was the fucking so-called white man. That's what it was. Before he lost his melanin. You know? Because remember, after he did that, the Lord he said, I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to do this to your ass. You're going to slither around everywhere now. That goes in what? Being the vagabond. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That goes into who? Esau. That's why I say he needs to keep it at home. You know?
What's the scripture say? A man shall dwell in Ashdod.
Mm-hmm.
They said he not in Petra. That's what you said last night.
Everywhere else but Petra.
Right.
You know? But yeah, point being, that's how he got Eve. He got Eve off of what scripture we just read?
Revelation 13.
Yeah, off wowing her.
Right.
He's like, he gonna know that your eyes gonna be open. Imagination. The SpongeBob shit.
Right, yeah.
That's what he hit her with.
So like if I can, that's crazy too, because I said all that is like bright shiny thing basically. You know what I'm saying? And that's like how they would be presenting stuff. It's nice, shiny, looking good. You know what I'm saying? A fake image. But like the scripture talk about the fire. You know what I'm saying? Fire bright. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna be looking up, seeing it. You know what I'm saying? It's basically how you go about everything.
Yeah, fireworks.
Yeah.
4th of July.
Yeah.
I love Esau, baby. Let's kiss under the fireworks.
They do New Year's. The fireworks go off for New Year's.
Yeah. Niggas get dressed to go see Esau wilding with the same shit you been wilding with.
It says,
Go ahead, bro.
you got like an ad right here for iPhone 13. It says your new superpower.
Wow.
Apple. It's gonna wow you.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, good.
Let's get out of here. You got it, bro.
Con.
Oh man.
It says, Revelation 13:13, it says, he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth and the sight of men.
Who else is responsible for fireworks? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nukes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, con.
Atomic bombs. You know, Jake invented the way that they even work in the first place. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole other thing. Go ahead.
Come. It says, verse 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles.
See? It's all to deceive your ass. He gets you to believe in he this dude that can wow you. What's Esau gonna do next? When somebody be like, I wonder what technology is headed next, they really saying, I wonder what Esau gonna do next. What the so-called white man gonna do next. That's really what they saying. You know? You got it.
Come. It says, slide. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles.
Yeah. And those miracles is seen. It's a miracle you can play something on your phone from 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how the fuck you can see somebody that ain't even here no more on your phone.
Right.
Yeah, here go grandma. You know what I'm saying?
Time to
Yeah. Imagine our ancient ancestors bug out. They be like, what the fuck is this shit? You know what I'm saying? You got it.
Come. It says, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast,
Yeah, the Lord gave him power. But go ahead.
saying to them that dwell on the earth,
Yeah, and the beast going into NATO and the EU. Go ahead.
that they should make an image to the beast,
Mm-hmm.
which had the wound by a sword and did live.
And the image going into what? Lifestyle. You people lifestyle is digital. Internet. So now, when they be like, well, the new way for money is not having none. You know? You be the money and some shit.
Right.
You know? That's called the what? The MOTB, the mark of the beast. Alright?
If I could add, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
There's another thing on Apple, but it's on the watch series. So there's a new watch series coming out. It says wallet keeps it all in one place. It says that's money. It says unlock. It goes on to pitch shit the lifestyle of Esau Edom. It says unlock your door, start your car, board your plane.
That's the image.
Yep. It says pay for just about anything. It says, and that's only the start. With the wallet app, you've got everything important in one location. It says perfect when you're all over the place.
Now, does it say mark or marks? You see?
Yep.
Mark denote one. S is plural.
Right.
Many. They said they gonna put all that in one place. See?
It's what is that? The first Maccabees 140. They try to make everybody into
One. Yeah. See that?
Yeah.
Everybody gonna be on one wave, one frequency. It's another show that I think it's called what the hell is that show called? It's on HBO. It's the girl, the Eve that's dating the Edomite, and they basically all got the chip in their head. They can see the same thing. I forget what that shit called. It's so much shit going. You know, they putting it out, man. That's why I say he boasted of his heart's desire. All that is boast right there. Let the brother read. You got one. If you got more, brother, you got it.
Knows it.
You got it.
It says, continuing, it says, which he had power to do so on the side of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by the sword and did live.
Yeah. You know, Rome coming back again. Go ahead.
And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
Yeah. Meaning what? If you buy into these certain things, like they said, it's your new superpower. You know, power is what? Popularity.
Right.
You popular just off having certain technology. So you got the new, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I don't mess with him, he got the Android.
Yeah. That's how he able to get power. That's why people will buy in.
Right.
You know?
That's just a prelude. You know, that's on your watch right now. They want to put it in you. You know what I'm saying?
It's gradualism.
They will, eventually you gonna be the watch.
Exactly.
You gonna be the damn wallet. You know?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast,
Yep.
that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Yeah, and that lifestyle. If you ain't with Esau lifestyle in this world, you what? A lame. When niggas call you a lame is because they really telling you ain't living like the so-called white man.
Right.
You supposed to be niggas playing trap shit, bro. Why your jeans ain't skinny? Why you ain't a faggot, bro?
Why aren't you wearing a suit?
That's the image of the beast. Who pushed all that lifestyle? His ass. We weren't originally these people. So where did it come from? Him pushing that, you know?
You know with the gay shit, bro?
She nigga crazy, bro. Go ahead.
So like
I'm good.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, it says, and he causeth all, both small and great,
That's the point.
rich and poor,
Wait, there's more. Come on.
free and bond.
He said all. He gathered to him all. He want you. That's what it's all about. It ain't just inspiring you. He want to be God. He want you. Just like you're God's creation.
Right.
If he want to be God, he gotta want you as his creation.
Right.
So basically, he's about to try to recreate people. You know what I'm saying? This people. The Lord gonna come and fuck him up, man. Go ahead.
It says,
Yeah, demon.
to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Yeah, and that mark, you go into the word mark, it's a physical etching. It's a stamp, right? From the word karakma. So it ain't no damn. See, niggas be like, well, if it's digital, it's probably just gonna be on the computer. No, it's gonna be a physical thing in you that's gonna work digital. You know what I'm saying? Electronic. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be the damn money, man. That's it. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and that no man might buy or sell.
See, and it's dealing with what? Making money and being able to buy stuff. So it's money. It's currency. That's what this mark is dealing with. We here, man. This is the end of the book. If the mark ain't mandated yet, right? And everything is going to technology crazy, digital, that mark gonna have to be digital. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Period. Come on.
It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that ultimately gonna be the highest point of Esau's new lifestyle. If you ain't got the mark, you a lame, and ultimately you can't eat or even sell nothing, man. And that's the times we coming into. And hey, man, let's close out on Psalms 124 and 1. You know.
You doing this?
Yeah, kind of. Well, since now we've exposed him, so since we can see what he's doing, you can't get got. Cause what's the judgment for taking the mark? We get one more scripture, Revelation 14, and I believe we start at 15.
Come.
Go ahead.
It's Revelation 14 and 15. It says, and another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, thrust in thy sickle and reap, says, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe.
Yeah, meaning what? The garden. You see? And if you're a planter or a gardener, when you're ready to check on your garden and you see things out of place, you're going to get rid of things. You're going to keep the things that you want, that you actually set up there. You see? That's what this dealing with. And that's really just what? The nigga, this mark, this nigga, this damn lifestyle shit he's selling to people, this digital shit. Lord didn't set none of this up. He's getting ready to come send the angels, and they're going to get rid of all this shit. You see? Including those that get the mark. But what's the judgment ultimately? Go ahead.
It says, and another angel, it says, and he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped. It says, and another angel came out of the temple which is in heaven, he also having a sharp sickle. And another angel came out from the altar, which had power over fire, and cried with a loud cry to him.
Yeah, it's an angel that's been appointed to deal with the fire. Go ahead.
And cried with a loud cry.
That's regarding the fire that's going to play out here. See, I was talking about that yesterday. It's angels you never even heard of.
Right.
It's responsible for heavy stuff.
Yeah.
Come on.
to him that had the sharp sickle, saying, Thrust in thy sharp sickle, says, and gather the clusters of the vine of the earth, for her grapes
Go ahead.
are fully ripe.
Mm-hmm.
And the angel thrust in his sickle into the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of God.
Yeah. Go ahead. And that's dealing with what? The people that, there's two gatherings. You got the gathering of the elect, 1/3, and the gathering of the tares. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be burnt, man. You're going to be turned into damn chaff. Go ahead.
And the winepress was trodden without the city. It says, and blood came out of the winepress.
Man. Go ahead. Yeah. Is that it? It goes.
It's 11 now.
Yeah, Kai. Yeah, you start there. That's my bad.
Revelation 14:11
Uh-huh.
says, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever.
Uh-huh.
Says, and they have no rest, day nor night.
Oh, start at 9.
Come.
Mm-hmm.
Revelations 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God,
Yahweh. Go ahead.
which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his
The
indignation.
Lord ain't dealing with cocktails. He ain't dealing with Long Islands. He giving it to you straight. Ain't no diluting that judgment, man. You gonna feel that shit. Go ahead.
And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels.
And you got certain, it's so heavy because you got certain alcohols that actually burn.
Fireball.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, and in the presence of the Lamb.
Who's the lamb and how shot? This denotes how things gonna end. Cause he is the end. So the mark right at the end. You know, that's the last thing that devil got to do. That's the last part of Esau. In the hill right there. That's that hand. Yahweh Shai. That's the hand on the hill. See? Come on.
And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever.
This motherfucker gonna go up in flames. This is gonna be an altar. Go ahead.
And they have no rest day nor night,
Yep.
who worship the beast and his image,
Yep.
and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name.
And that's gonna be 2/3. You know what I'm saying? Really, you can't even say that because 2/3 gonna die many ways. You know what I'm saying? But that's gonna be Jakes that don't make it. We can put it like that. You know what I'm saying? And these other people, don't even worry about the natural heathens. Damn near everybody on this side of them have that mark, man. You know? And we this close, you know? Last scripture, whoever got it. Psalm 124. So the beautiful thing, that's the judgment. So that's why you stay away from it. And now, with knowing what the mark is, you know what to stay away from. Stay away from. And you niggas is gonna be without excuse. You ain't gonna be able to say, I got the chip and I didn't know, Lord. That's why we doing this, man. That's why he said, watchmen upon thy gates. You supposed to warn the people. If you don't tell them, his blood gonna be on your hands, man. But if you tell him and he don't listen, when the sword come, the blood gonna be on his own hands. But you have delivered your soul. You see? So it's life and death on the line, man. You know? You got some niggas choosing death, and and then you got the elect that's choosing life. You know? Lord brought you to the office and showed you, like, here, this is on the table. You either do this or you can die. Alright? Go ahead, bro. And that's what? Doing the book, you know? Bring this book, you know? Doing the commandments. Don't take that mark, man. And take heed. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, 1 or 2.
Where you at? 24 and 1? 124 and 1? Yeah, you start that.
Psalms 124 and 1. If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, now may Israel say.
How you know the Lord on our side? Because he's giving us a book that exposes everything that's going on in the dark. That these devils that run the earth don't want us to know. You see? So we can be judged and die. And not get the kingdom. But since that's not the case through this book, it's proof that what? The Lord's on our side. Go ahead.
If it had not been the Lord who was on our side when men rose up against us. Then they had swallowed us up quick when the wrath was kindled against us.
Yeah, that's why that go into what? Revelation 12 chapter. Woe to you for the devil. Rejoice ye heavens that dwell in the heavens. You see? This the heavens, man. This is from the heavens. This same book is said to be sitting up there right now on the Lord's right hand. Written in and within and on the outside, man. So this the heavens. And we the heavens. We in the heavens. Because we, the stars. But nonetheless, the devil getting ready to come down having great wrath. To swallow niggas up, man. AKA that spider. That web. So we ain't gonna get caught now. Because we know that's a web. That's for this. This for that. So yeah, that's basically it. Brothers got anything? So if it had not been the Lord that was on our side, hey, read the next verse.
Okay.
It
says, Psalms 124 and 4 says, then the waters had overwhelmed us. The stream had gone over our soul. Then the proud waters had gone over our soul.
Yeah, Esau. The proud waters. Come on.
Blessed be the Lord who has not given us a prey to their teeth. Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers.
Yeah. Did you read the part where it say, now may Israel say?
Yes, verse.
Yeah. You can close out on that.
Psalms 124 and 1. If it had not been the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah who was on our side, now may Israel say.
Yeah, you so-called black Latinos and Native American Indians. If you don't believe you're an Israelite, well, you gotta believe this. You know what I'm saying? If all this lining up, we really the Israelites, which we know, talking about these other people out here. You see? So now you're able to say, like, dang, the Lord really, this is really about to happen. This is, See? So he with us. So we good. Don't take the chip and shit. Take heed. That's it.
Okay.
Alright, with that, anything else? Go ahead and close out. Give our honor, praise, and glory to the Heavenly Father, our Heavenly Father, in the name of His Son.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Wahabadashakah.
So next time, we say Shalom.
Shalom.
Abba Ball.
Abba Ball.
Kwame Yashala.
Kwame Yashala.
Shalom.
Shalom.